Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. Today we are in Dubai for the Steep Task Challenge, which entails eliminating Carl Ingram by either dumping him over a ledge or falling accident. So for this challenge we will be starting in the atrium lobby. We're going to bring with us our ever trusty lockpick and a silenced pistol. Everything else is available to us on the map, and with that said, let's get reacquainted with our target, shall we?
Carl Ingram is a powerful Washington kingmaker whose family grew rich selling gunpowder during the American Civil War and later established a globe-spanning empire in oil, coal, and steel.
So, right from the start and off the bat, this is essentially a beat-for-beat copy of the Carl Ingram Piano Man challenge video that we have done already. So all of the main elements will be the same right up until the eventual execution. So we're going to head up to the atrium and around to the black and gold bar, more specifically the storage room behind the black and gold bar. So you make your way straight through if the bartender has her back to us. We're going to make our way into the storage room, and if the serving staff in the room has his back to us, we can render him unconscious quietly from behind, hide his body in the closet provided. There you go, mate. Now keep that warm, I'll be back for it later. We're going to take his outfit and we're going to make our way up to the penthouse area via the art installation. So straight out the rear doors of the storage room, up the stairs, and then through the double doors, up the stairs on top of the art installation area, and over the scaffolding at the rear. And we're just going to wait here for our guard friend, who you can see leaning against the wall there playing with his phone, to move away from his position into his one other position, which is just across the corridor with his back to us. There he goes. So we're going to vault up onto the floor, get behind the guard, render him unconscious. We're then going to drag his unconscious body into the storage room just around to our left, ignoring the tech worker in the room who has his back to us. He won't see us. He wouldn't see a 747. So once we have our friend here safely tucked up in the closet provided, we can take his outfit, exit the storage room, pull out our silenced pistol and remove the camera from halfway down the corridor. We're going to lockpick our way into the penthouse staff area, make our way up the stairs and into the main area of the penthouse. We're going to cut through the pantry just to avoid the one enforcer on the far side here. We're going to make our way up the stairs and out onto the expansive balcony area. Now just be aware there are a couple of guard enforcers, one directly in front of us there, the other one patrolling the corridor behind us. So just be aware of their locations as you make your way up here. Once we're up here, we're going to wait for the guard on the balcony to move away. Now there is another guard in this area around to our left. I believe he may be on a break. Once we get to him, we are going to approach the table here. We're going to collect up the 2 coins from the table and throw one over against the wall to our left. The guard will get distracted by that and go to investigate, and when he does, we can get behind him, render him unconscious. We're going to retrieve the gun that he drops and our coin. We just need to position him out of everyone's line of sight. That will do nicely. We're going to grab his gun, as I said, just so we're neat and tidy. We won't actually need it, but it will be useful as a distraction device if things go a little bit wrong. So as you can see, the Sheikh is in the area at the moment with his 2 bodyguards, but he is just leaving. So we're going to run around by the barrier here to avoid the gaze of the enforcer, who will eventually make his way over here. And we're going to hide behind this sofa here and select our coins. And once the guard is in position, we're going to throw a coin over by where the Sheikh's bedroom door is, which is just about there. Now if you look carefully on the minimap, you'll see that Carl Ingram is about to enter this area. So we can't actually get the guard just yet. There he is. Carl has 2 bodyguards with him. They will need to go at some point as well. So we're just going to hide behind this flower bed here and wait for Carl and his 2 bodyguards to leave. There they go. We have lost the coin, so we're just going to grab the coconut from the flower bed, approach the sofa once again, throw our coconut over by the Sheikh's bedroom door, and when the guard goes in to investigate, we can then render him unconscious and get him out of our way. So that's the 2 guards on this area will now be no longer an issue. So we're just going to get behind him, render him unconscious. Again, don't forget to grab his gun. We'll need that out of the way because one of Carl's bodyguards does move around a bit and he will spot that gun. So we're going to take our unconscious friend here and deposit him just outside of the Sheikh's bedroom window. He can stay there, we won't have to worry about him no more. We're going to retrieve the gun, as I mentioned, and our coin. We haven't quite finished with our coins just yet. We're going to make our way back over to the far entrance into the penthouse area, and in here we will find a serving staff or a waiter staff in the bathroom. He will be in our way later on, so we're just going to get rid of him now. So we're going to make our way into the bathroom, sneak up behind him, render him unconscious, and deposit him in the chest provided. Now we need to go back and retrieve our first unconscious guard, because this little area here is where we will be working most of our efforts. We still need to take out the 2 bodyguards for Carl. So Carl Ingram and his bodyguards and a slew of other people are currently in that office there. So we're just going to hug the wall towards the bathroom with our guard here so that no one can see us. We're going to take him into the bathroom and we will deposit him in the crate provided. So that is the balcony area completely devoid of life apart from ourselves. We're going to wait just in this area here for Carl to go through his entire routine and return. And when he does, when he starts leaving the area, as he is just doing now, he will be followed by his 2 bodyguards. There they are. And as they enter through that doorway, we're just going to take one of our coins, throw it against the wall. That will attract the attention of at least one of the 2 guards, probably both, but only one of them will come to investigate. And when he does, we can then get behind him, render him unconscious, collect up everything that he drops as well. And as you may have noticed, there is nowhere to hide anybody here, and we are not finished in this area, so we are going to have to get this guard into the bathroom as well. So just like we did before, we're going to stick right over to the left hand side against the wall as much as possible and deposit the guard in the bathroom. The crate is now full, so we're just going to leave him on the floor here. No one comes into this room, so we don't have to worry. We're then going to replace ourselves back over by the tree on the balcony here. We're going to stand in a slightly better position this time, I think. and again await the arrival of Carl Ingram and his one remaining bodyguard. So what we're going to do here essentially is rinse and repeat. So once the bodyguard makes his way through the doorway, throw our coin against the wall. That will get his attention, and when he comes to investigate, we can deposit him next to his colleague. Come on mate, it was a coin. It was a strange suspicious noise. You need to investigate. So when he finally turns up, we can render him unconscious. Again, making sure we collect up everything he drops and our coin. And once again, we're going to take him and hide him in the bathroom, I was thinking, but I've actually had a last minute change of idea, and we're actually going to hide him just underneath this area here, or just by this area between these two flower beds, because Carl Ingram we could lure in the same manner and then dump him over the ledge, but we can also just push him over the ledge, as long as we're aware of the young ladies in the area. You can just see through the window there. As long as they're not looking in this direction, we can just throw Carl straight over the balcony. So as soon as he finishes with his dictaphone there, he will approach the balcony and we can push him over.
We got him, 47. Soon there will be no more Providence.
So that will get you the steep task challenge. Now we don't want to be in any particular hurry about leaving, because we do have to go down past the body, or relatively past the body. So we want him discovered and everyone to stop being enforcers. Now unfortunately I'm a little too quick, so we're going to go out of the dining room area. Be aware there is another enforcer here just off to our left. He has his back to us, so we're going to vault the balcony and run straight to the parachute exit, and once again throw ourselves off of a perfectly good and safe building. So there we go, one more challenge taken care of. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.